All right, as you can see, I have one loaf cut through the middle. I'm next going in with our quartered artichokes, and I'm placing that right in the center of our Italian loaf. Beautiful. I'm next coming in with some of our daisy sour cream. This is gonna be a perfect game day appetizer, tailgate, or even for the holidays. And I'm just gently pressing that into our cut loaf. I'm using this entire container of that sour cream. Perfect. All right, and with this recipe, we cannot forget our whipped garlic and herb cream cheese. And I'm probably about to use the entire container of this one too. You can also use just the regular cream cheese, but I am a sucker for this garlic and herb. I also really enjoy the chive whipped as well. Perfect. Yeah, that entire container is going to be perfect for this recipe. All right, and we cannot forget one of the best parts of this recipe. I'm going to be going in with just some of our shredded Kraft Parmesan cheese. And I am a cheese girly, so we're going to probably use a good amount of this container. About 2/3 of that Kraft Parmesan. All right, and with this recipe, we are also going in with just some of our minced garlic, because that whipped cream cheese does have some of those herbs that we're looking for, but we definitely want to make sure we're zhuzhing that up. And I'm just going to grab a couple droplets right into our little well. And we cannot forget our onion powder. And I'm just going to be placing that right on top as well. You can kind of play around with what seasonings. You can do garlic powder, garlic salt, onion powder. I also like a little bit of spice for this yummy recipe, so I'm going in with just some red pepper flakes. We also just love that red color, and the green artichokes, you know, for a good little holiday party. All right, here comes the fun part. I'm just going in with our little spatula, and it's all right if we get messy. We're just gonna go ahead and give this a nice, generous stir. And you can kind of see also how deep I went in to that loaf of bread. And I'm gonna make sure all of those seasonings are incorporated into this recipe. Oh my gosh, it smells so amazing. That fresh garlic, the artichokes, that Parmesan is gonna melt up super, super amazing. I love serving my dips in bread bowls. And this is a perfect size, I would say, for about 6 to 8 people. But for me, maybe just one person, because I love this recipe. All right, now that we have everything mixed, I'm going back in with our shredded Parmesan, and we're just using the remainder of our container just to top this dip to make sure we get an ooey gooey crust. Ooh, delicious. All right, we are ready. I just have my little sheet pan here, and we're gonna transfer our loaf onto our sheet pan. Oh my gosh, and be gentle with her. Look at how beautiful that looks. We are ready to put our melted butter on this beautiful little bread loaf. So I have a stick of melted butter and just our little paintbrush. And I'm just gonna go right on over to make sure that bread gets nice and crispy and is delicious and brown. And be generous with the butter. Don't skimp on the butter. I wanna make sure everyone leaves our party happy. I might even just drizzle a little bit right on top too, because butter never hurt anybody.
Butter makes everything better.
Everything better, especially during the holidays. Calories and butter don't count. Oh, she is beautiful. She is ready. All right, we're ready to place this in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350. Look at how amazing our bread boat dip turned out. Ooh, I just took it out of the oven and the cheese is melted. Our butter bread is absolutely perfect. And then I took that center cut and I just made some little dippers. And I'm just gonna go right on in for a big, huge dunk because I am ready. And we'll try and see if we get a nice cheese pull. Oh my goodness. Woo! Look at how amazing. Oh, and it's gonna be hot, so a couple blows. Really, really, really good. You gotta try it.